Hello everybody, this is Adam with Air Suckers Garage, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a really long time, well, seems like a really long time, since I did a video. Last time I did a video, I was not a happy camper. My heads was, my heads was stripped out on the spark plug hole, putting the insert in didn't work, so a lot of people had a lot of encouraging words. Uh, I messaged Save the Bug Kelso, and he told me to check a couple things, told me to check my in play. I did. My in play is within tolerances. I'm a happy camper. They told me to use the VR1 oil in there when I get it back together. Well, I got to buy a couple heads. Which he also told me where to get the heads that were cheaper than where I was going to get the heads. So we're back in the garage, and again, I appreciate all the encouraging words. I was frustrated. I was just ready. I said, I'm D-double-N done. Well, so I had a little bit of time. I've been really busy. Decided I'd get up back out here in the shop and do some things. It's hot. It's over 90 degrees. Got the fan on me. Ugh. I smell bad. I don't even want to be around myself. But anyway, so we're going to start taking this thing apart. And I'm also going to try out a new toy. This is a Bauer impact. Can the camera get it? 1/4-inch impact driver. Got this from Harbor Freight. Now I buy a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight because I can't afford all the good stuff sometimes. And I got a D-Walk. And I was on the fence about this thing. I called it on sale. I think it was like $55 or something. Came with a charger. Came with a battery. And also came with this cool bag that I'll probably never use. So, but anyway, I looked at the specs and they're real close to the D-Walk. I've got D-Walk. I make money with tools. I use D-Walk. I've owned them all. I've owned, not Ryobi. There's another one. I've owned Makita. It's green. I can't remember the name of that one. They're not so good. I've owned Makita. No, I've owned Bosch. I've owned Rigid. I've owned Porter Cable. I've owned Milwaukee. And, and I just settled with the Walk because, well, they were a little bit cheaper and they were readily available. I didn't want to have to go to Home Depot. Then Lowe's carries the Walk. So, but anyway, so I checked out the specs and I haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to. Now, some Harbor Freight stuff is good. Some of it, well, you just need to toss in the trash. But I looked at some reviews on this thing and it seemed to be good. As you can see, it's got 3 little LED lights in the front, which is kind of cool. My D-Wall only has one, and I want to say it's down low. I can't remember. But anyway, so we're going to test this thing and see how it does. And y'all get to test it with me. So we're going to break this thing apart. I've had this thing apart I don't know how many times. Now I'm telling you, this thing is beginning to turn into a money pit. But it's all good. Sometimes we have problems. Sometimes things ain't running right. Sometimes we have to change this and that. Watched the video the other day. Gary was working on this, my buddy's engine. Got it all back together, went to start it up. Didn't want to act right. He said, something wrong. And he ended up changing a bunch of stuff, burned out a module, and did this and did that. It's nice to know that I'm not the only person that goes through this. And we all have our trials and tribulations. We learn from these things. That's what makes us stronger. Now that took off pretty quick. Now, I better get another one. I'm going to do one side at a time. That's the wrong socket. And I had some of these extensions, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. Bought them at Harbor Freight the other day when I was in there. I don't know what I did with the things. I'm sure nobody does that. So, but Well, so far, I'm pleased. Nothing's too crazy. I need to get my universal. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right. Told you I'd be right back. Y'all didn't believe me, did you? So, finally got around, had the time, had to do some other things. Been crazy busy. This summer's been crazy busy. And it just started. Woo! Thing about to get away from it. Come on now. I think I put these on with a. Uh-oh. I think I put these on last time with a wrench. Socket on one of them. But I'm going to give this thing a good review. I'm glad I'm getting new heads because these heads just too poor. I'm going to need a wrench on this one. Okay, well, crap. Need to get another wrench. Don't want to go nowhere. I'll be right back. I thought I had everything laid out here, all the tools I was going to need. Well, I dropped the ball. It happens. So, I'm going to have to, good gracious, I don't like these things. Easy to access sometimes. But that's okay. We're going to get this thing. Well, I say we're going to get this. Ah! This thing gonna make me say ugly words. I don't like saying ugly words. But this gonna make me say ugly words. So I have helicoiled the mess out of these heads. And when I took the carburetors off, one of the studs came out with the helicoil. Kind of glad I was leaning toward new heads anyway. I'm kind of glad I am getting new heads. And then I'm going to get all new studs for the intake and the exhaust. I think the heads come with the new studs for the intake and exhaust. I don't know. Anyhow, so the set of heads is going to be like $500. I think I'm going to get them from Carcraft. Going to be big valves as per Kelso's recommendation. And it's going to be cut 92 millimeters or 92 M&Ms. So still making progress on the car. I'm going to be putting the headliner and the glass in pretty soon. And now got to neaten up the electrical just a little bit up front. Got to check it out. Put the headlight buckets in, put the headlights in, put the trim rings in. Get a ground strap. Because, I don't know, somewhere when it was at the body shop, the ground strap went to live with Jesus. That's a whole nother story for a different time. Thing stayed in the paint body shop for 5 years. Imagine that. So, that's a story in itself. And I'm planning on doing a video, and I'm planning on sharing it to a friend. Sending it to a friend, he's going to post it on his page. Slade's VW Beetle. If you don't subscribe, I urge y'all to subscribe. He has got a lot of DIY stuff. That's how I learned to put the headliner in, and that's kind of why I decided to tackle the headliner myself. And so, me and my buddy are going to put the headliner in. I watched his video a couple times. I think we could do this thing. At least I hope so. So, I think I'm missing an exhaust nut. Unless I didn't take it off. Oh, I took it off. It's in there somewhere. I got more. Oh, there it is. It's on the stinking stud. So, alright. So we got that done. Now we need to go back. That is not the right socket. What did I do with the socket? Daggum, I'll lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. There you go. Here's Mr. Socket. So far, I like this thing. If you on a budget, if you only do it, most of us, we work full-time jobs. Some of us are retired. But, oh crap. We're on a budget. We don't know how budgets go. And I got some big old containers somewhere. Where the heck are they? Oh, they're over here. So, I'm going to try to keep this stuff together as best as I can. Shop. Stay down there. My shop looks like a disaster area. I clean it up, then it blows up again. So, come on, Ralph. So, alright, I've got the rocker arm off. And I'm going to put the push rods in the order that came out. That's kind of important. I should have worn gloves, but I just didn't feel like it. So, and that one seems to be rubbing. Let's see what seems to be the major malfunction here. I may have to work on that. Rocker shaft a little bit, take the shim out here and there. I went by Gene Berg's instructions in the packet, but, well, I don't think that's right. So, alright, need to get another socket. Boy, I'm ill prepared today. But alright. I'm sure that never happens to anybody. Alright, so. Come on in there, Mr. Nut. That needs to go in there. I adjusted them at 10 thousandths like he recommended, but I think one's a little too tight on one side because it's obviously rubbing the push rod. Looks like it's rubbing on 2 push rods. Well, when I get the new heads, I'll fix that. So, let's take these things out. Okay, let me get a deep well socket. There we go. Boy, I tell you, we're gonna get it together here in a minute. I'm not endorsed by Bauer or Harbor Freight or anything. And there's a particular sequence that you loosen these up, tighten these up. I'm not going to do that because, well, I'm changing the head. So, it really doesn't matter. I don't believe. I don't think anyway. So, and my push rod tubes, the seals were leaking. New seals. Well, when I saw Slade's video when he's putting the engine back together, they used the aviation sealer, the tacky sealer stuff. Well, I done put this thing back together before I saw his video. Move on me. Alright, now where's my magnet? Well, my magnet is not where my magnet is supposed to be. I think some churns done got in here. Oh, nope. Wasn't my grandchildren. it was me, the big kid. So, which I guess I am a big kid. My youngest daughter says I'm an adult toddler. I'm good with that. I've earned it. As old as I am, I'm 50 years old. I deserve to act a little silly every now and then. What I'm thinking. So, I'm going to get all the washers. And I'll probably get new washers, new nuts, and all that when I go to put this thing back together. Alright, that's one side. Alright, now I'm going to roll this thing over. I don't know why I unhooked coil on that distributor. Oh, another thing. Got a vacuum advanced distributor. Cam's too big, it won't pull. It won't pull enough vacuum. So, Kelso suggested that I go with, I'm going to put another nut on there so my head don't fall in the oil and get everywhere, and then I'll have a mess on my hands. But I have a full bag of oil dry. Sometimes get carried away. Anyway, I'm going to go with a 009 style distributor. I might go with a Magnus Spark. I've heard good things and heard bad things. He also said to get a Bosch 009 if I can find one and don't have to take out a second mortgage on the house. Get one. Don't want that to take an oil bath. I'm rolling this thing over. And if you're wondering, I got a Jegs engine stand, and I got the mount from AA Performance, I think is the name of it. So, and it works well. I'm well pleased with it. And there goes Mr. Magnet. Come back here. Magnet on the stick. There. It'll be fine right there. Till it's not. So, we're going to take this side of the exhaust out. I'm going to get Mr. Wrench. And there we go. Let's see, this thing's lightweight. Actually, this impact driver is a little bit lighter than the D-Walk. Which, well, I kind of like that. So, now, some of y'all may not like Bauer because it's Harbor Freight. To each his own, you know. Now, get the right socket, dummy. Well, some, you know, it's a good deal, I think. Damn it. It's a good deal. See, dang stud came out. Good gracious. Have mercy. Alright. Now, where's my nut? I want to get some wobble sockets. Things are expensive. I certainly ain't going to get snap-on. I do have a lot of snap-on stuff. I got Craftsman stuff. I got Blue Point stuff. I got Harbor Freight stuff. Look, gear. Pittsburgh stuff. I haven't got the Icon stuff. I've heard some good things about Icon stuff. I just don't have any Icon stuff. But there goes Mr. Buffer. Now, I'll take the J-tube off. So hopefully, when I get this thing back together, I'll get it dialed in so we can put it in the car. And I'm gonna need the wrench. So I'm hoping we can get it back in, get it going right once I get the heads. It's always something. I guess that's what makes life worth living. This thing, there we go. Finally got it. The brake. Seems like this is easier than heater boxes. I believe it is easier with heater boxes. This J-tube got a bend on it, and I hope y'all can hear me. I'm trying to speak up so you can hear me, because normally I don't talk really loud unless I'm upset. And I'm not upset. I'm actually happy. I had a grandson and a granddaughter, one of them, grandson and his sister, out here crushing cans, and she got mad and left, and then they decided he was done. Man. So they went in the house. I think the labor union's on strike. So, but I wonder, though I didn't take the, it appears that I had a little bit of an exhaust leak on one of these. So, we'll get it straightened out when I put it back together. So, put it back together, I'm probably going to use, probably nothing wrong with these push rod seals, push rod tube seals. I'm probably going to use new ones. Why? Well, I only want to do it once. I can say, oh, they'll be fine, and put them in there and they leak. And then I got to take all this stuff apart. I only like doing things one time. I don't like that. It's my trade too. I don't like to do it one time. I don't want to do it twice. Alright. Alright, there's the other J-tube. And as you can see, I wrapped the J-tubes up. It must have been leaking. I may take this off and seal it up, because yep, this is leaking too. I'm going to take this sump off and reseal it. I'm pretty sure I put some of that aviation stuff on there, but it's leaking from the sump on this side. Unless it's all that's coming from the push rod tube, which is possible. But because I'm pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure I did put the tacky stuff on there. I don't remember. I may just check it anyway. What's it gonna hurt? No thing. So, well, that was the right socket. Don't need the universal. So, I needed to be up in Charlotte, but I'm going early in the morning. It's a service call. Get that done. And I'm also going to mark my container as to which side they were on. There we go. pull the push rod out. Put the oil drain. This side ain't skin up, so I think this side is fine. The others were rubbing. Well, we're gonna fix that. Throw that in there. Let it take an oil bath. And I got them separated. Now, as fresh as this motor is, it may not make a difference. I don't know. So, now, moving on to the other things. Let me get my... Yeah, I definitely had an exhaust leak on that other side. I didn't get it snugged down enough. Interesting. I don't know why it was leaking, because I'm pretty sure I got them torqued down spec. So anyway, it's leaking. So now I gotta take this tin off. Gee whiz, man. Do that way. So, take Mr. Tin off right quick. So I can get the thing in there. There we go. And I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. Got my screw stick. Now, I'm gonna take this side off so I can get the head off. So, I would like to be able to run a thermostat in this, but, well, I think they make an aftermarket kit, which I'm probably going to look into. Y'all really can't see what I'm doing. All I'm doing is taking the tin off. Oops, and I just dropped one of the bolts. Come here, Mr. Bolt. And of course, that is not magnetized. So, almost done. Yes, Clover. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, my phone's ringing. I'm coming. Yeah. Just give me a second. Ah! It's removed. Yeah. I got the dinner bell. Ah! That thing sliding pretty easy. And I didn't want that thing to take an oil bath. And it just did. I got oil everywhere now. Maybe that'll stay. It'll drain. I got oil all over it. Well, I guess I could have moved the oil pan. What a big dummy. Big dummy. Alright. So, anyway, I'm going to get set of new heads. These heads right here, they ain't even good enough for a paperweight. Almost done. I'll be done with my review of this Bauer quarter inch impact. I need to put the nuts with the rest of the stuff. Big dummy. So, anyway, there we go. Throw that in there. Get this magnet. Get that out. That out. Okay. Get another nut. That head's gonna fall off. I'll look. Probably will. So, anyway, this thing here has passed the test. I really like it. So let me go in. My granddaughter's hollering at me. Gotta go eat some dinner. So, thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. And remember, it takes a lot more energy to be ugly to somebody than it does to be kind. So whatever you do, be nice to folks. Everybody have a great day.